Why the giraffe don't look like the lion? They don't hunt. It ain't got nothing to do with what you eat. You think the lion look the way it eat because of what it eat? You think the physique is what, like watch the lion. You think that physique is that because of what it eat? It's not. It's the hunt that make it look like that. It's the hunt, because every time it get up and it go out, it's gotta run. Every time it go out, it's gotta jump on my man and boom, bring my man to the ground. And I don't know if you watched it or not, but I promise you, whatever they catch, it ain't just letting them eat it. It's a fight going on, and every time it fight, it gets stronger. Every time it fight, it get more ferocious. Every time it fight, it becomes more of what it is.
Hey, step inside that booth, get loose, knock out a nigga tooth, man. It's your boy 503 Line. Back at it again with another one, man. Much love to the almighty LDBC, Lions Den boxing community, Houston hard hitters, Flex Friday. No boxing this weekend, man. No big major fights coming on this weekend, man. But next week, man, we Litty. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole lineup of fights coming in February, man, and next week we'll start it off. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple fights on the roster for March. David Benavidez coming back in March. We got Virgil Ortiz Hooker, Povetkin White 2. You know what I'm saying? I see y'all in the building. Ghetto Love, DB, co-host of the Barbershop, man, the infamous, legendary Barbershop, man. You know what I'm saying? The LA South Central Barbershop, man. Salute to my brothers, man. Y'all doing amazing work for the community, for the culture, man. Keep pushing, keep progressing, man. I love what y'all boys is doing. Might not always agree with some of them clowns that come in the shop, but you know you gonna always have clowns wherever you go, man. You understand me? But y'all boys are doing great work, man. I'm so proud of my brother DB and Fred, man. DB, come on now, ask the tough questions, ask the great questions. You know, sometimes Fred forget, you know what I'm saying? But that's what you got a good co-host for, like my brother DB. You know what I'm saying? And y'all tune in, man. It's real legendary shit going on over there at that barbershop, man. Hopefully one day I can aspire to be as great as y'all with the interviews, man, because y'all do amazing work, man. Amazing work. You know what I'm saying? It's only motivation, man, for all of us to be greater. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give them their flowers while they here, man. I'm gonna say this. Besides, I'm just speaking for people on this side of the community in the LDBC. You know what I'm saying? Besides 78, Black Fight Fan, you know what I'm saying? You got to give it to the shop, man. I mean, those are the three biggest platforms right now to me in the culture. You know what I'm saying? We got three of the biggest platforms on the culture, man. I'm talking about just not with boxing, because you got to understand these dudes that just don't do boxing. You know what I'm saying? They talk to actors, directors, producers, football players. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Black Fight Fan been doing some amazing work. You know what I'm saying, with his interviews and his platform. So you got to get these brothers they flowers while they here. You know what I'm saying? I see in the building Bruce Goes. My brothers say we get clowns like Sugar Hill, Lion, Bob Arum, and a few others, but we got to put them on the spot. Yeah. And I'm not even talking about the guests, man, because, you know, the guests are just guests. But I'm talking about the dudes like H Money and all them fucking suckers that call in on that clown shit. You know what I'm saying? I see you in the building, my Heart Nation. You say you be here in 10 minutes. All right, bet. That's a bet, man. Yeah, man. How them Chicago Bulls doing, my heart? They not doing too good, man. I seen Logo Lillard hit him with a dagger a couple days ago. You know what I'm saying? But my Golden State Warriors are doing just fine, and the Houston Rockets, my heart. You thought the Rockets was gonna fall off because of that fucking that nigga from LA? You know what I'm saying? We ain't need that nigga, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, man. The Houston Rockets are doing way better without James Harden, bro. I'm telling you right now, if the motherfucking Brooklyn Nets don't win in the motherfucking don't win in the finals, my nigga, what was all that shit for? What was you coming together with Kyrie and K. If you can't take down the Kang, in LA, he the real king of LA. It's not James Harden. It's LeBron James. He's the real king of LA. Him, Kobe, and Nip. Those are the kings of LA. You know what I'm saying? If you can't take down the Kang, what we talking about? You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to know. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to know. And another thing, too. You absolutely right, DB. The Lakers. Man, the Lakers are doing phenomenal, man. I'm so happy for the Lakers, man. It's been so long, man, since the Lakers have been great. You know what I'm saying? Since Kobe's prime time years, man. I'm so happy for the Lakers, man. LeBron and Anthony Davis, man, they're honoring and keeping Kobe's legacy alive. To be honest with you, I want them to keep winning, man. For as long as LeBron is in the league. If they can keep winning, you know what I'm saying? I will be extremely happy. You know what I'm saying? Cause they keeping the name alive. You know what I'm saying? Chad Mullen, hi Troll, we missed you. Okay. I ain't even see no Troll. Thank you, Troll, for coming through and giving me some views, man. I know a lot of times YouTube don't send out the notifications, and I know BFTB live right now, you know what I'm saying? He holding it down. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. That's the homie, man. It ain't no thing. You know what I'm saying? I really just want to come on here and pop my shit with my brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Okay, I know I sent everybody a link. Let me see. Stay Ready 1. I sent Act 1. I sent Mahari number 1. I sent everybody. Okay, yes, I sent everybody a link, man. But I want to address something too, man. We got to stop with the false narratives and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen the numbers for Ryan Garcia's gate, okay? The numbers for Ryan Garcia gate ain't matching up to superstar status, man. You know what I'm saying? But these motherfuckers want to sit around here and act like fucking Ryan Garcia is so much of a star. This motherfucker ain't even do $1 million in the gate, bro. You know what I'm saying? We gotta cut the shit, man. Cut the shit. In the words of Floyd Money Mayweather, go get the biggest knife in the house and cut the bullshit. Ryan Garcia, you have been exposed, my man. You couldn't even hit $1 million in a pandemic, but you and Oscar De La Hoya, y'all want to sit around and act like motherfucking y'all the A side and y'all running shit, man. To who? To who? Who y'all running shit to? To yourself? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We got the numbers right here. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the homies who sent me this. You know what I'm saying? This is the pandemic gates in Texas. Spence is the highest. 2.6. Big fish shit. Canelo, number 2, the redhead cheetah. Tank, number 3. Big ape shit. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. Okay? Now, let's go back. Now, Ryan Garcia, this is what Ryan Garcia did. 353,835. This is what Ryan Garcia did. He didn't even crack $500,000. But motherfuckers want to sit around here and act like Ryan is such a star and he got all these. Why didn't his 8 million followers come to Texas and support him? Why didn't a million of his followers come to Texas and support him so his gate could have grossed more than Tank? But he wanted to sit up here and act like he the A-side to Tank, and Tank did damn near 1.5 in San Antonio. And last time I checked, Ryan Garcia is a Hispanic. Is a Hispanic. He's a Mexican American, right? So Tank and Leo did 1.4. Spence did 2.6, and Canelo did 2.3, fighting a brick. So I don't want to hear that shit about y'all motherfuckers. I always want to say, oh, Ryan got so many followers. He's a star. He's a star. You know what I'm saying? The numbers ain't adding up, man. My brother Act Richard, the Jab Jamboree has just entered the building, man. What's going down with it, bro?
I'm in Judge Galvatron mode, man. Night court back tonight, 9:00. Y'all be there or be square. I need you there too. I need you there too.
Am I gonna be able to enter the courtroom, man?
Oh yeah. Just make sure you wear your suit and tie.
Okay. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Let you know what you got going, man. You know what I'm saying? So we can all know when to come, man.
Well, basically, I'm gonna be taking Mac time. So tonight we definitely got, the night court is definitely back. We got Steels being bailer, and then we also got the prosecution, the DA. We got with Cadillac Red and Steele. So it's gonna be a good show tonight. And now you coming to be part of it too. So we gonna have a spot for you, man. Y'all make sure y'all come check us out in the courtroom, man, tonight on my channel, man. I know it's been a long time since I did a live. I'm back, revamped. It's a good time to come back because there's a lot of dudes doing like a lot of stupid stuff. So it's a lot of cases to be brought up, brother. But salute to the LDBC and salute to you, champ.
Oh man, appreciate you, man. Well, first things first, man. I wanna say this, man. Y'all be sure to go over to my brother page, man, the Jab Jamboree. You know what I'm saying? Support the homie. You know what I'm saying? This is the first live stream back in a while. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta support, man. I'm gonna be over there rocking out with them and the brothers. You know what I'm saying? But since you're gonna be putting cases out on people, I don't want to give too much away because
okay.
I want to save it for Judge Galvatron and court tonight. Okay. But who do you think deserves to get a conviction right now in these boxing courtrooms, man? Who needs to be convicted, man? Who you looking to throw a case on the most?
503, you always ask good questions, man. Sometimes I don't even be wanting to answer them shits, but I give you that. Over the time, you really got good at asking your questions, and sometimes it don't even gotta be complex. You know what I'm saying? You just, you just come off with that from the top. My thing,
man.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Damn, I would be. You know what? I'll give you one that maybe. I'll give you one that maybe, y'all won't be surprised that I did. The LDBC versus Caleb Plant, man. The LDBC versus Caleb Plant, man. So I definitely need you to be there to defend it. I definitely need you to be the defendant when that case come on the docket.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I told y'all when I came in the Smoke City shit the other night. I don't know. Oh, you probably wasn't there, but Supreme Beast know. I said I'm putting cases on all them bitches. You know what I mean? Straight up, all of these dudes in boxing that's acting funny, that's acting up. Cases is going on them, man. Point blank. Period. It's been a long time. That's why I changed my avatar real quick. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna have the avatar tonight. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be in that black with that gavel. I tell you that. You know what I'm saying? So just come to the courtroom. We gonna have a lot of fun tonight. I ain't gonna lie. We already was talking in the background, me, Steels, and the homie Lack. Yo, we gonna have a lot of fun tonight, man. This gonna be fun. And now you coming? Oh, it's gonna be cool beans. But yeah, Caleb Plant, bro. I know you mad at me, but Caleb Plant. If I would have gave anybody else, it would have been too good. I want the people, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But they know how I feel about Plant, so that's not a surprise. That's not a surprise.
You slick, man. You now you got me really wanting to come.
you gotta defend him. You gotta be the DA for that one. When that case come on the docket, I ain't gonna lie. You definitely gotta be the DA, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Abel, why you in my timeline? You can't exist in my timeline. What I keep telling you. Nah, what's good, bro? What's good? I ain't see you in a while. Man. Hope everything is good, bro.
You know, I was gonna say how them brownies, oh man. Where the brownies at, man? This
dude had to. He I say, you know, Abel missed me. He just wanted to say, yo, where them brownies at?
And where's the gavel too? When I say brownies, you're supposed to bring the gavel. Where's that at?
Don't worry. I'm dusting her off right now. I'm cleaning her off right now. I'm cleaning her off.
All right.
Okay, I see you in the building, Mr. De Niro. DB say, what time you going live, bro? He just hit
9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, so after 78. Basically, when 78 show in, I'm going right on. It don't matter who else is on, but I'm telling y'all, this is gonna be the funniest show tonight. Period. I'm not, trying to get. If y'all want to get, it's gonna still be serious. Y'all know how we do. Y'all been in the courtroom before. But at the same time, we like to make y'all, laugh and bring, humor to the boxing too at the same time. So I'm telling y'all don't want to miss the comeback, man. 9 o'clock,
Mm-hmm.
9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 8 o'clock Central.
Mm-hmm. Can I ask you this question though, Mr. Act Region 45?
It's Judge Galvatron. It's Judge Galvatron tonight. I told you I'm in judge mode. Don't call me Act today. Judge Galvatron today, man. I'm really in judge mode right now.
Judge Galvatron.
Well, I've already beaten cases on your ass, so it don't matter.
You ain't look. You mad about Caleb Plant, ain't you? You mad about Caleb Plant? That's probably why you really jumped on.
Well, hey, we're gonna discuss about it right now, so let's get to it.
No, we're gonna say court for the judge.
Thank you, 503. He trying to make me spill all the goods. He trying to mess up my numbers.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I will ask you this, Abel Mahari. What's going on with your Chicago Bulls? Because I seen my man Damian Lillard hit him with that dagger the other night, man.
Yes. So bang the gavel on that.
Man, bro.
How many games y'all gonna win this year, brothers? Y'all gonna get 30 games or 40?
-0.
Man, fuck the Bulls right now, bro.
I'm banging the gavel. He turned on his own team.
No, I'm not.
Oh no, y'all. Okay, Midwest. Okay.
We supporting you, Abel.
We wouldn't have did that shit on the East Coast. I'm telling you that right now.
Whoa. Hold on.
I don't know what's in the water over there.
Hold on a second, man. Hold on. You want to talk about your East Coast team? Why you still guys, going into Madison Square Garden, still getting them tickets when you know that James Stone's gonna make every single dollar off the damn ticket? Hey, bro, I'm gonna deal with Jerry Ronstore's BS than to deal with that motherfucker known James Stone that always gonna kick people out because the fans know that they telling the truth. And
Listen. The New York Knicks is doing good right now, champ.
Man, fuck the Knicks,
raise up off of the Knicks. New York is doing good, bro.
He a hater.
I understand, bro. But I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. Every time when we see the Knicks do good, what happens? They're gonna revert back to their old habits. I promise you. They're not gonna make the playoffs. They're gonna be the worst team in the NBA. I promise you.
Nah, brother. No. No.
Fuck out of here. Talking about New York like that. What's wrong with you, man? I come to the Midwest so fast. It ain't even funny. I ain't scared of nothing over. I ain't scared of nothing over there. On my mom. On my mom. I ain't scared of nothing over there. Scare me.
Now I heard the signature gavel, man.
It's gonna be the motherfucking It's gonna be the fucking Chicago Bulls, man. No disrespect to my motherfucking Chicago people, because I see you in the building.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? I see you in the building. Tay Brown, Renee Box-Young.
I think I got Tay going here. He basically said, "Hello, what's that?"
He talking, Tay. He talking about New York. He talking about New York.
I'm not talking about New York. I'm only talking about the Knicks. I love the people in New York. Times Square.
Okay.
Times Square is amazing.
Now, see how the energy switch,
bro. see, Act Reacher, you gonna. Oh.
I haven't seen you in a while, Abe. I haven't seen you in a while.
I'm gonna put some cases about your fucking Knicks, man.
Okay, how you gonna put
the Knicks, bro? The Knicks are in the top 10, bro.
Don't matter. It's already early in the season. So what? So what? It's already been early. It's early in the season. I don't give a shit about what happens early in the season. Call me up when they actually earn the top 8 in the Eastern Conference. Then we'll talk.
Bro, they number 9, bro. They right behind Cleveland, and Cleveland is doing good this year too.
It's early in the season. It's early in the season.
Bro, your Bulls haven't even won 10 games, bro. Let's pull the stats up right now.
I had the stats right here in my hand. The Bulls are 8-12. They're 11th in the Eastern Conference. I get it, bro.
They suck. They suck ass right now.
Well, hey, here's the thing.
I mean, come on, bro. You got the motherfucking Orlando Magic and Miami Heat right behind them. You know Miami is gonna surpass all that shit, bro. You got, you know what I mean? Bro, the Knicks is number 9.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of disappointed at the Heat this year. They should be much better than what they are to start the year. 7.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna cap. I did expect them to do better.
Right now.
You ain't lying. I'm disappointed to see that right there. They are behind the Bulls right now. Can you believe that?
I know. For a team that got on fire at the right time in the postseason and nearly forced a Game 7 in last year's finals, I mean, they got to do better than this, bro.
Yeah, man. But anyways, let's talk some boxing, man. So I got to get y'all thoughts on last week, man. Caleb Plant versus Caleb Truax, man. We had a lot of bad reviews about the fight.
503, you could do me a solid, champ. You can take the comments off and show our names so people know who he is.
Okay,
Thank you,
I got
sir.
you. Yeah. I like to highlight the comments, man. But you put in a special request, so man, I must come through for you. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, like I said, we had Caleb Plant Truax last week, man. The battle of Caleb's. You know what I'm saying? Your Minnesota brother Mahari, who came in, put up a pretty good fight, man. I feel like he was fighting to survive. You know what I'm saying? Trying to stay alive. But Caleb Plant got a lot of bad reviews from this fight, man. A lot of people say he got hit too much. But he did win every round. He pushed the shit out. So Mahari, I'm gonna pass it to you, man. How did you feel about Caleb Truax's performance, man? And do you feel like the criticism from Caleb Plant is well deserved at this point?
Well, I'll put it like this. I tend to think that the way that, Caleb Truax, performed the other night, on Saturday night, he didn't do enough to try to win the fight. He was just trying to, not get hit with a big shot and trying to survive. That's how I kind of pictured that when I was watching the fight. Having said that, the one thing that's concerning me about what Caleb Plant is that there are times where I would notice him, where he drops his guard down and then he gets hit with shots that he shouldn't be getting hit with. And it happens, later on in the fight. It doesn't happen, early on in the fight, because when he's on to start the fight, he's perfect. Excellent slick defense, good excellent shoulder roll, and he knows how to get his shots off. But it's becoming a constant thing with him that I'm concerned about. It's like he don't know how to preserve his energy, and he doesn't know how to pick his spots well, in terms of energy wise. That's where I'm kind of concerned with that. But having said that, I said this on Smoke City Wednesday night. I said that Caleb Plant will beat David Benavidez, and it comes back to what BATV said. Benavidez's feet are like cement. All right, he don't move around. He's only trying to focus on cutting off the ring, and he's attacked. bit slower than Caleb Plant. That's why I'm still favoring Caleb Plant to beat David Benavidez. But as far as him and Canelo's concerned, that to me, that's a bit of a toss-up. It all depends on how Caleb Plant approaches against Canelo. If he gets starstruck against Canelo, Canelo will walk all over him. You know what I'm saying? But if you put Caleb Plant in there against, Jamal Charlo, no chance. Jamal Charlo will destroy, Caleb Plant. Easy work. So that's how I kind of assess the whole, thing. I give Caleb Plant maybe a B+ for his performance, but he gotta do better. He gotta do better in terms of preserving his energy and and just not use unnecessary energy early on the fight, because that's what I kind of notice a lot. When he gets tired, he starts dropping his guard down a lot, and that's concerning to me.
Good. I actually got to give you credit for that, Abel. That was a good observation. That actually, I agree with it 100%.
Hey, we've been watching the fights, man. You been watching the fights, man. You know what I'm saying? You on your shit today, young A. Go ahead, A. What's your thoughts on this fight, man? Same exact.
I ain't gonna lie, for once in probably once in every a million years, I may agree with Mahari, but this is one of them times. I agree with him. I always talk about that man's gas tank, man. I always talk about that man's gas tank. How is he supposed to box circles around Canelo being tired? I could see him. He normally fades around the time Canelo used to, the 8th, 9th round, like those there. Because I seen it with Uskai. I constantly keep seeing him fade. I'm not gonna front. I don't think that he living all that clean. I don't care what nobody says. He ain't living all that clean.
So the snack sauce ain't working for him.
Nah, it ain't. It's either that or I don't know, man. He don't get me wrong. He does have good feet early on. He could pile up a lot of rounds on Canelo. If I'm gonna be fair about it, he could. You know what I mean? And it can happen, but I just doubt it. Like, the way I see, if I compare both of those fights, like, Canelo looked at, like, I'm not even going to front. Canelo looked at really good against Callum Smith. And I got to keep it real, bro. Like, Callum Smith is a good fighter, bro. He's a really good fighter, hard puncher. Like, the way that he took him out and broke him down. Well, he didn't take him out. Well, the way he broke him down was kind of crazy. Like, when Canelo was punching him, shit, man, them shits look like they hurt. They look like they hurt. So, my whole thing is, back to Caleb Plant, is I hope you work on that gas tank, bro. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Even though I give you a lot of hell and all of that, I'm gonna give you more hell tonight. But I'm not here on this show for that. I'm here to give you credit and tell you what you could work on. I think that he did pitch a shutout. He did pitch a shutout. I can't take that away from him. He pitched a shutout. Can
I add one thing
go
about
ahead,
that?
Go ahead.
Even though he pitched a shutout, to me, I just feel like, with Caleb Plant, he got to figure out a way to, condition himself better for a 12-round marathon. Because if he had to fight against Canelo, he would not be getting any of those earlier rounds, because the Canelo knows how to dictate the rounds. And also, Canelo already has about 3 rounds or 4 rounds in the bank before the fight starts. So if Caleb Plant is going to have any chance of beating Canelo, there's 2 things he's got to do: condition himself for the full 12 rounds, and he got to hurt Canelo. Use your size, use your good punching ability to basically go in and out and punt and hit Canelo, and then start hurting him. Because if he fought the way that he fought against Truex, no chance.
I mean, I give him credit. He's very evasive. He could move and evade shots and things of that nature. Caleb Plant, but he just really gets tired. That's my only takeaway.
Okay. Hey, Renee Box Young, man. If y'all want to jump in, man, I put the link in the chat. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to beam in.
Renee, Night Court back. Renee, Night Court, we back. 9 o'clock.
Yeah, man. Y'all pull up, man. Pull up to the Jab Jamboree. to be in court with Judge Galvatron, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a little bit of everything up in that tonight, man. But I want to ask y'all this, and I'm gonna start with Abel first. Cause I'm hearing a lot of good things about Caleb Plant, and I'm hearing a lot of bad things about him. So it's 50-50, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna ask you this, Mahari. Do you think he and Caleb Plant has a chance of beating Canelo?
Who's that other person?
Caleb Plant versus Canelo. Do you think Caleb Plant has a chance in the Canelo fight?
I mean, he has a chance. He has the skill to do it. But again, it's going to come down to how he conditions himself. But also, the big thing you have to mention about Canelo is how does he mentally prepare against Canelo Alvarez? There's a reason why Canelo picks the opponents that he picks, because he knows that he has the mental advantage against those kind of people. So he has a chance. He's got the skill to do it. It's going to be about how well he conditions himself and how well he takes it in the moment. Because you could have all the skill in the world to beat a talented fighter like a Canelo Alvarez, but you have to be mentally strong enough, and you have to have the mental confidence to beat a guy like Canelo Alvarez, because you got everything going against you when you're going against Canelo. You got it. The only way I could see him doing it, you got to stop the dude. You got to use your size. You got to overpower Canelo Alvarez, in my view, and you got to be evasive too. You know what I mean? That's how I pictured it. I believe that he could do it, but he's got to find a way to put that together, because if he don't, he's going to be another hype job that's going to be in Canelo's doghouse again.
Oh, okay, Mahari Nation got the honeys pulling up on them.
And what did y'all do? What did y'all do with the real Abel? Because why is he talking boxing like some type of genius right now? I must have been going too long. This motherfucker must have stole my talent, like Space Jam. You know what I'm saying? But shit, put the talent in the boxing glove. Nah, I'm joking.
I put the sneakers on the hardwood, not the boxing. I'm good on that.
I know. I'm joking, but yeah, man, that was a good assessment, man. That was a good assessment, man. Him beating Canelo though, I can't see it, man.
I don't blame you.
You got a better chance of us getting rid of COVID.
Yeah.
That's how real it is.
Right.
I think we got a better chance of getting rid of COVID than he do against Canelo, and I mean that. And I know a few of the brothers in the background is listening. If they want to be betting men, I know one person that'll take me up on that bet. Where my brother BFTB at? He my Atlantic City, New Jersey brother.
Where's my two brothers at? Where's Odd Fella and Stay Ready? The guys that I always have to brawl against every single week. Always on my case every single week.
Okay, I see y'all in the building. Big Money, Yellow Belly. Salute to y'all. Mr. Vegas say you have to move to beat Canelo if you're a Plant. Y'all give Canelo.
Yeah, he is. See, that's not the thing. He could move. He has the movement, but you gotta pay attention to what me and Abel been touching on. When you move, it takes stamina. That fight is gonna come down to nutrition. Like who's in better condition and who's mentally stronger, like Abel said. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what that fight is gonna come down to. People going, you'll see in the beginning, because Canelo start off a little bit slow, but I just feel like Canelo gonna walk him down, and I feel like David Benavidez would have did the same thing too. I mean, not to bring up my boy Benavidez, he ain't got nothing to do with this, but just saying.
Okay. I feel like Caleb Plant, man, gotta prove himself now, man. You know what I'm saying? The critics is out, the bad reviews is out, man. He gotta do something about this, man. You know what I'm saying? And the only way to do something is to beat the man. You got to take down the king of 168 right now. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see how all this shit pan out, man. You know what I'm saying? My brother Renee Box Young just entered the building. What's going on with it, bro, yo?
What's going on, family? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, man, loud and clear, man.
Renee was shaking.
Renee, you there?
He's probably got a little technical problem there. Yo, Renee, you there, my brother?
Okay, he went on mute.
Yeah, he probably fixing his thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say this. Man. I hear the brothers in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say this right. I'm gonna put Yellow Belly on the screen right quick. You say y'all give Canelo too much. Who? I'm not giving Canelo a damn thing.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? But I asked the brothers the question, and they posed they answer.
Okay, 503. I got a question. Since you always got great questions, I got a question. To the homie in the chat,
Mr. Vegas.
Yeah, Mr. Vegas. So if that's the case, you saying we giving Canelo too much? Who fought the better opponent in their last fight?
That's a good question.
Mr. Vegas, you have to answer this. Who fought a better opponent in their last fight? I don't care about clenbuterol. I don't care nothing about that. Who got in the ring and let they nuts drag against a better opponent? You can't deny that. If you say Caleb, he said neither. I don't agree. You don't know 168, bro. You don't know. See, this is why boxers say fuck the fans. How could you disrespect that man, Callum Smith, when he won the World Series of Boxing and won the Muhammad Ali Trophy? And there was a lot of dudes that didn't even want to go in there. Are we not doing that? I'm sorry, champ. We're not doing that.
Out of who? He talking about out of Caleb Plant and Canelo. Canelo had the better opponent, bro. It ain't even close. You know what I'm saying? Canelo is fighting a better opposition.
Facts, 503, facts, bro. You just can't come out and say outlandish stuff and you can't defend it. You know what I mean? Like, you can't, bro.
Okay. DB say Caleb Smith and Truax are on the same level, B level.
Stop. Oh, God. Come on, bro. Y'all about to have me bang the gavel on the jury. How y'all gonna have me bang the gavel on the jury?
I can't side that. I can't do it.
Oh, no. God. Oh, my God. I gotta go on mute for a while. Oh.
Okay.
You know what? Can I speak?
Go ahead. I want to get my man Renee up in here, but go ahead, Abel.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Listen, I didn't like the selection of Canelo versus Callum Smith because I felt that was a huge mismatch for Smith. But here's the thing. I made this mistake too a couple weeks ago. You can ask 503. I basically shitted on, Callum Smith. But like what Oddfella said, a couple weeks ago, Callum Smith won the Boxing Super Series. He won them belts. He won the Muhammad Ali Award against the best fighters in that kind of tournament setting. And there were other fighters out there in his division of 168 that didn't want to participate in that type of tournament. So let's be real about this. Who fought the better fighter out there in that last fight? And unfortunately, Canelo did fought a better fighter in Callum Smith. Listen, regardless of how the fight turned out, we knew what the fight was going to look, but we had to be real with ourselves. If you could say resume to resume wise, who fought the better fighter in their previous fight, you would pick Canelo over Caleb Plant. Now, we don't like Canelo because we know that Canelo's a cheater and the WBC kisses his ass every single week. But
DB, I disagree with that. I'm sorry, Abel. When he said Callum Smith and Caleb Truax are both unworthy of beating elite. Nope.
What?
That's not true. That's not true.
Let me ask.
That's not true. Because Callum Smith would have beat a lot of top dudes.
Thank you.
He would have beat a lot of top dudes, bro.
And here's the thing. If Caleb Truax wasn't elite, how the hell did he beat James DeGale for the IBF belt? If if he ain't elite, then how did he was able to beat an elite fighter and James DeGale?
And Abel, let me add another thing. If Callum Smith was so like not elite and stuff like that, he wouldn't have entered the World Series of Boxing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's out of a hat. If anything, see, y'all don't understand because y'all not fighters. You know what I'm saying? If anything, out of a hat is more scarier than regular boxing schedules. You picking and choosing. Y'all give credit to people that pick and choose. This dude just went in there not knowing what was going to happen, and he just now lost. You know what I'm saying? He just now lost. He's one of the top 168 pounders. I know boxing. I'm sorry, y'all. I just don't agree with that. I ain't gonna front. Can't nobody tell me about nothing. I'll box my damn self. Coming soon.
Well, I'm gonna say this: 168 is a very top-heavy division, so a lot of the brothers don't value 168. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's so important that Caleb Plant and Benavidez fight and Plant and Canelo fight and all these guys mix it up, because you only really got like 4 or 5 guys that's really just at that elite level. You know what I'm saying? It's not like 147 or 135 or 154. You know what I'm saying? So I understand everybody.
MMA ain't boxing, DB. MMA ain't boxing. That ain't boxing, DB. I respect it though. You know what I mean? You know, we just having a friendly debate. Don't take it personal, but I'm just saying that ain't boxing.
Yeah. Okay, my brother Jay Steels, the R fella, just entered the building. You understand me? What's going down with it, bro?
And y'all know what it is. It's your favorite gig, your most hated R fella. Back for another one with the Houston hard hitter. Flex Friday, hot boxing topics. Y'all already got it cooking. Salute to the whole chat. And of course, salute to the whole LDBC. Y'all know what it is. But what I miss, y'all?
Oh man, we cooking on this whole Caleb Plant, Truax, Canelo shit. I'm gonna come right to you, my brother. I see you got the backwood rolled up, finna fire up, spark up, blaze up. You know what I'm saying?
I'll just gut it.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. Renee Boxsham, real quick, man, is you there, brother? You be back?
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you just fine, man. You been kind of quiet, man. So while our fella rolling up his backwood, getting himself situated, I want to get your thoughts on this whole situation that we've been cooking on. First things first, I want to ask you about Caleb Plant versus Truax, man. What was your thoughts about that fight, man? How did you feel about Plant's performance? And how did you feel about the criticisms from that fight? And do you feel like Caleb Plant has a chance to beat Canelo Alvarez when they do meet up later on this year?
Yeah, what I was saying earlier, and the internet connection on this side was kind of fuzzy, but thank you so much 503 for for the invitation, bro. Thank you so much, Jab Jamboree, Mahari, man. Mahari, I remember about a year ago you invited me. Great stuff, bro. We had a wonderful conversation, man. Oddfellow, what's going on? Yeah, just to answer that, there's a reason why, you know what I'm saying? The thing here is that Caleb Plant, he hasn't fought in a while, if I'm not mistaken, approximately since a year ago, since he beat, if I'm not mistaken, Ustakati, kind of inactive. And we were kind of hoping that, he would really show up and show out, because talks have been, and you guys already know, he was invited or what have you to fight, if I'm not mistaken, a couple times, for one reason or another, whatever, right? He didn't fight him. Okay. So everybody knows that, Canelo has his eye on 168. He wants to be undisputed at 168. So Caleb Plant's the target too, in this whole list that, Canelo has to fight at 168. So we were expecting as a boxing community for Caleb to really show up and show out. Truax was the perfect opponent to show the world, look, I'm here to make a statement. And that's what I was expecting personally. So, I mean, I agree with the critics, people who have criticized. I have criticized, Caleb Plant recently on my live too. I've talked about it in a post-fight reaction. I said, you know what? I was expecting a whole lot more from Plant. I understand, though, we got to take this in consideration. I mean, according to, Plant after the fight, post-fight video, interview, whatever, right? He said he hurt his hand. So I don't know how serious his hand was injured. Now, if we go back also, what was it, like more than a year ago, before the first Ustakati scheduled fight, he also hurt his hand. He had surgery, so it had to be postponed. So that's a question mark in my mind if he's really ready for a Canelo, you know what I'm saying? But getting back to the performance, generally speaking, when it comes to Truax, and Caleb Plant, and like you guys were saying, other platforms were saying it, community was saying it in general, that he was getting hit with shots that he should not get hit with according to Plant's skill level. Plant is a skilled fighter, man. I mean, I definitely enjoy and appreciate watching him fight, and I thought he was really going to make a statement. I actually called the fight, and it's not like Caleb Plant is a knockout guy, but I thought he was going to knock out Truax, considering Truax's age, way out of his prime. When he fought Quillen, if I'm not mistaken, it was Quillen, right? The fight before Caleb Plant, he, got that headbutt, whatever, got that gash over his head. And just in that fight before he had the gash, you can tell he's not in it anymore, man. Truax. And that's why I thought, man, Caleb Plant, when he fights this Truax guy, he's going to really make a big statement. He's probably going to TKO him around round 7, according to his skills, but it wasn't. That's why I don't really. I agree with the critics, man, that aren't really probably satisfied as much as we thought we would be with Caleb Plant's performance. Now, you equate that, because what's the phrase that's common out there? You know what I'm saying? A fighter is only as good as his last fight. I understand that can be a debatable phrase, but to a certain extent, there's some truth to that. You know what I'm saying? So now this is the thing we got to understand here in the context of him fighting a Canelo. Okay, so if he's gonna fight Canelo next, man, look how active Canelo is. Look how active this guy is, and like you guys are saying, we could put aside the whole clenbuterol stuff and all that stuff, because he and at the same time, I don't go against, and I don't debate those people who criticize Canelo a whole lot, because he has his shady trajectory. We all know that. But when we talk about skills in the ring, and when we just see face value how active Canelo is, and his skill set in the ring, and like you guys are saying, the way he beats Caleb Smith, and just the way he fights. I mean, I don't even see Caleb Plant. I don't even see him really phasing Canelo at all. One, because of we have to have this in mind. Is Plant gonna fight somebody between now and Canelo, which is projected possibly towards the end of the year?
I wish you didn't bring that up. I got that for tonight. I got that for tonight. I don't even want to. I want to answer it because you brought it up so bad. But let me just say one thing.
Go ahead.
Yo, I don't, Mr. Vegas and DB. I don't want y'all to get feel away or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I know what it take and stuff like that. I'm not saying y'all don't, and stuff like that. I'm not saying y'all don't put in work or whatever. Y'all don't got to feel no type of way. It's a friendly debate, bro. You know what I mean? It's a friendly debate. We just disagree. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. I just can't dismiss somebody entering a tournament. I'm sorry. I don't care what way you cut it. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah. So the question in mind is this: last fight Plant had before Truax, it was about a year ago, and he just fought this guy Truax. Okay, from now until the Canelo fight, which is possibly projected until September. Possibly. I mean, we don't even know if it's going to be set in stone, right? Because you know how boxing is nowadays. But if that's the case, he's gonna get his hand fixed or whatever happened to his hand. We already know he has brittle hands now, so that shows that. I mean, I don't think that Caleb's power, is really phase Canelo, man. And with brittle hands, he has to watch out for that. And is he gonna fight somebody between now and September? Canelo, man, this guy, he's been active. Okay, I understand this whole lawsuit thing. He's been out for like a year, but this guy's active. He's back. He's ready to go. Taking on. Okay, he's gonna fight this Yildirim guy who I can care less about. Possibly, Billy Joe Saunders, and then Plant. This guy's active. Is Plant gonna wait from now to September to fight? I mean, if that's the case, and considering the performance he just gave and these things that we're talking about, man, Canelo's gonna walk through Plant, bro. I don't think he's gonna knock him out, but man, I don't see Plant, bro. And considering all this that we're saying, I don't even see him. Charlo, we can forget, man. Charlo, I think, would really make a big statement on Plant, and even a Benavidez, man. I understand he's flat-footed, but look at the killer instinct in these guys we're talking about here. Look at the killer instinct in Benavidez. Look at the killer instinct in Charlo. Even to a certain extent, Canelo, man. These guys aren't playing around. These guys are going to go forward, and they're going to get you. They're not going to play that patty cake stuff. And when they see openings, check this out. The openings that Truax was capitalizing on, that Canelo, Plant, Canelo, Charlo, or Benavidez are going to sit back and leave. No, they're gonna capitalize and they're gonna make a big statement, man. That's kind of how I see it, man.
Okay. I see you in the building, Boxiana. What's going down with it? She say his name Sweet Hands for a reason, ain't cause they moving something. Damn. My boy Mr. Vegas say Charlo will beat Canelo. He ain't fought in a year. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? I mean, listen, man. I'm gonna let the brothers cook on this, man. I'm gonna sit back and enjoy the show, man. Salute my brother Renee Box Young, man. But I'm gonna pass to the co-host, man, Jay Steels. I know he feeling good. He done hit the backwood a couple of times, man. So give it to me the Hamilton way, man. What's your thoughts, man? Caleb Plant versus Truax, man. Do you feel like the criticisms and the bad reviews is justified? And how do you feel about Caleb Plant versus Canelo, man, later on down the road, man, in 2021? What's your thoughts, bro? Salute,
I'm in the front of the pack. Definitely with this whole, with the criticisms with Caleb Plant. You know what I mean? And they definitely justified when you have Caleb Plant coming out of his own mouth that he's going to knock out, he's going to stop Caleb Truax. He did say that, you know what I mean? That's a fact, you know what I mean? So, in essence, he came short of his goal, you know what I mean? He failed the objective, which is to stop Caleb Plant, which was to stop Caleb Truax and to look spectacular, you know what I mean? Leading up into a potential Canelo fight. Knowing good and well that you're going to sit out, you know what I mean, 6 to 8 months waiting on Canelo. You need a good, spectacular performance to keep that on the mindset of the boxing public. And you failed. You failed that. You know what I mean? Now we're supposed to give you the keys to the division, give you the crown while you sit and look at the activity of Canelo. And niggas don't want to give Canelo, you know what I mean, albeit those roses might be a little bit dirty, but give him his roses because he's active and he has the best win at 168 thus far right now amongst the top tier opponents. That Caleb Smith win, whether you like Caleb Smith or not, he has that Muhammad Ali trophy. You know what I mean? He has that resume.
Talk.
He had them attributes, and Canelo totally dismantled them. Best one in the division thus far. I'm not saying Canelo the king, you know what I mean? But there's a vacancy at 168, and a lot of these niggas need to mix it up so we can figure out who the true king. I will not give that. I repeat, I will not give that to Caleb Plant. You know what I mean? He completely failed his objective against a completely past his prime former champion and Caleb Truax that had problems in his previous fight against a 45-year-old Ugandan. That's a fact. You know what I mean? And meanwhile, he's shitting on Benavidez and he fighting Ronald Ellis, a credible opponent.
Right.
Definitely a credible opponent. You were saying the other day.
He got the best resume at 68.
Everybody talking about the Benavidez fight, but at least, you know what I mean, Ronald Ellis is somebody, you know what I mean, that's definitely on the up and up, and definitely somebody hardcore boxing fans know. You know what I mean?
Right. But I did say Ellis. I said Ellis was a better opponent than Truax. I said that. You know what I'm saying? I said that, but ain't nobody talking about Benavidez right now. Only way niggas is talking about Benavidez, bro, is because of this whole Charlo situation. You know what I'm saying?
Right, so I'm gonna move it back. I tend to slight that. I'm just comparing the kind of opposition. How niggas love to give the crown away to a guy that ain't fought nobody. God, he's out on Truax when Truax was totally washed. Let's see what you do next. Oh, but wait. You hurt your hand. You're going to be sitting out until Canelo gives you that fight. Otherwise, if he don't give you that fight, what's plan B?
Can I say this, though?
Hold on, Abe, hold on.
No, it's not.
Hold on. I'm gonna let you talk. Boxiana, if you want to come on the show, you know you're more than welcome, sister. You know what I'm saying? You good money over here. You know what I'm saying? We know you like to pop your shit, and I let everybody pop their shit. Our fella is the ultimate shit popper. Yep. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, Abel.
I was gonna say, normally I would defend, a lot of the stuff when about Plant, but in this case, everything our fella said is 100% on the money. I cannot defend what in the fight. I cannot defend, the actions of Caleb Plant. There is no defense for that. And at the same time, like I said earlier, and I don't know if our fella heard this or not, but if Plant fought the same way that he fought against Truax, Canelo is going to dog walk him, and he's going to beat the hell out of him. He can, and you know what's concerning me, I feel it, and I know you noticed this. Caleb Plant wears his energy down. He can't. Caleb Plant is going to have to condition himself to fight a 12-round fight, and is going to have to be mentally strong enough to fight against Canelo, to beat Canelo Alvarez. And the way he performed, I don't know if I can see it.
There you go. You coming around, Abel. You coming around. With salute to MSP. I'm seeing the light. This nigga's having stamina problems. You can get it away with that against mediocre opposition. But we talking guys like Canelo. We talking guys like David Benavidez. I don't think that's not gonna make it, bro. You know what I mean? Right. He gonna have to check that. He go definitely have to check that. But I want to see some more seasoning from Caleb Plant and more activity. The man's like, you know what I mean? We shit on Canelo all day, but he's a 30-year-old with 50 some odd fights. You know what I mean? Caleb Plant's relatively the same age, and we see his career just started. You know what I mean? It's just started because there still really ain't nobody on his resume other than Scotty.
I'm gonna just say this. That man said that he waiting all the way until September to get a Canelo fight.
Right. Yeah.
David Benavidez mentality. If you heard the interview on my brother Blue Bloods page, he ready for anything right now. I'm feeling him. I don't care. He got the best resume at 168. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. He beat Caleb Plant. I don't care, man. You can't tell me that Caleb Plant hand ain't gonna get hurt, or David Benavidez head. he gonna hurt it in the fight. I'm telling you, something's gonna happen in that fight, bro. To where and then I can see.
So you say Benavidez got the best resume?
Yeah, 168. Yeah. It's not a theory; it's a fact. Yeah,
I disagree.
It's not a theory.
I disagree.
Bold statement.
Who got a better one? Who got a better one?
It's arguable. I don't think he has the best win.
Who?
I know.
Give me another name.
Yeah.
Give me another name.
I hate to say it, but I gotta give it to Canelo, bro. I'm sorry.
He's not at 6. Man, please,
what?
man.
Canelo is at 168.
I don't care. I don't consider him at 68. Man.
That's what I'm saying. He ain't. Canelo
bro, he's everything, man. He's everything. Okay.
Come on, man. Cut the shit. Man.
He is a little bit of everything.
No. Eddie Reynoso came out on Boxing Scene and said that they're making a stake at 168. They're not going down to 160, and they're not going to 175 because they don't want Canelo to be at too many advantages or disadvantages or whatever the fuck.
Bruh, the only reason why.
Okay. All right. So can I just say this? You didn't understand what I meant. Like I said, he has the best resume at 168. I didn't say he has the best resume overall. I feel like
based on what though? Based on what? Off of beating who? The real? Come on, Chandler.
Here's the thing.
Well,
he has a better resume than Plant, though, right?
I can see his argument with the fact
please, Renee, you completely right about that. You didn't even have to bring that up. They know that. They know that.
You beat a French contender, Ronald Gabriel.
It's better than Plant.
When you compare the Pork and Medina fight, you know what I mean?
He fought. Well, who was that dude with the beard again?
Hold on. He absolutely looked spectacular against Porky Medina, throwing that 8-piece combination in the
Facts.
day. While Caleb Plant fought the same Porky Medina and took him to a boring decision.
Thank you.
I mean, for me, it's Canelo, then it's David. But I gotta put Canelo above him, bro. I'm sorry.
But Canelo.
So at 68, who did Canelo fight? Who did Canelo fight? Run it down for me. Anybody? Let's go down. Let's go down the list, please.
Hold on. Because after 2021, bro, Canelo will have been beating Caleb Smith, fucking Billy Joe Saunders, and arguably y'all see.
Come on. He didn't do it yet. So he don't got the best resume at 68. He don't. Nah. You can't be talking about the future. Niggas can test positive for corona. Come on, bro. Nah, man. We not. Nah, bro. Nah, nothing is for sure in this world.
Hold on. As of right now, you can say David. You can say David right now. But I'm telling you, Canelo is going to surpass all that shit.
Yeah. I agree. I go for it. I can't disagree with that. But he gotta give my boy a shot. I don't want to hear that. Oh, I'm not trying to fight other Mexicans. That's the only thing that make me want to put a case on Canelo right now.
Canelo not fighting no Mexicans, brother.
I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that, bro.
Canelo don't want to fight Mexicans or black fighters.
I'm not feeling that. That's like a big. That's a big issue for me. That's a big issue for me, man.
Yeah,
that's a big issue.
I can't defend that either. But
you know he gonna win all these fights in the next. Okay. I want to ask y'all this. Since they say I'm putting future wins on Canelo's resume, how do y'all feel about the future fights in Canelo's career? I'm gonna start with Renee Bachchan. You know what I'm saying? My brother is Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? He Latin based. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about these fights that Canelo got lined up? How do you feel about the Yildirim fight? How do you feel about Billy Joe? And of course, how do you feel about the Plant fight? Do you think he wins all three of those fights in 2021?
Man, that's a good question. Yildirim is a piece of cake. I don't even consider that a fight, man. With all due respect to Yildirim, but I mean, what happened to Yildirim years ago, recently with Chris Eubank Jr. Chris Eubank Jr. smashed this guy. Yildirim, if I'm not mistaken, has been inactive for a while too. I mean, that's just an easy pick for Canelo. I don't even consider that fight, honestly. I mean, all due respect, but you guys already know the story, which adds more controversy to Canelo. When did he go for that WBC vacant title? When Benavidez was stripped of it because he missed weight. So I mean, he's going for the easy pickings. But I definitely give him the credit for fighting. Hopefully, right? Nothing's set in stone, but he has the plan to clean out this 168 fighting Billy Joe Saunders. I think that Billy Joe Saunders, man, he also has a shadiness. Obviously, he popped dirty too. I mean, I'm not taking anything. I'm not gonna sit here and say that he's clean all the time. And, that's one thing that I kind of knock on Billy Joe Saunders. And it seems like in the context when he popped dirty, he boxed amazingly against Lemieux. So if and you know how many, there's always conditionals when it comes to future fights. If Billy Joe Saunders fights like he did against Lemieux, I mean, there's a big possibility Billy Joe Saunders can beat the fight, but can beat Canelo. But, just kind of the momentum that Canelo has right now in his career and in boxing in general, I'm saying, how he's fighting in the ring and stuff like that. I kind of incline towards Canelo, but I think Billy Joe Saunders is gonna put up a good boxing lesson to a certain extent. Maybe it'll kind of be like, but I never seen Billy Joe Saunders get knocked out. I don't think he's ever been knocked out. But there's a possibility it can be kind of like what Canelo did to Khan, right? Khan was boxing out Canelo amazingly for the first 7 rounds, if I'm not mistaken, racking up the points, racking up the rounds, and boom, just got caught out of nowhere. So that's a big possibility it's going to happen like that, man. So I kind of see Canelo beating Billy Joe Saunders, and like I said earlier, man, if he fights Plant, I don't think Plant's gonna win, man.
Okay, but Hard Nation, same question. How do you feel about these up and coming fights for Canelo? That's roaming around. We already got Yildirim coming up in a couple more weeks, and Billy Joe is set for Cinco de Mayo weekend.
Well, let me put it in one particular word: clean sweep. He gonna beat all three of them dudes. Plant has the kill. Like I said, he got the capability and the skill set to do it. But like I told y'all, if he ain't conditioned to fight a 12-round fight, and if you don't have the mentality to beat Canelo, then it's gonna be another easy win. And listen, I tell y'all this: when he moved up to 175 to face Sergey Kovalev, people were saying like he should fight. He's gonna fight Arthur Beterbiev. Like, bro, he ain't fighting no damn Arthur Beterbiev. Arthur Beterbiev will destroy Canelo, bro. Arthur Beterbiev is a bad motherfucker at 175. There ain't no way he'll fight. There ain't no way Canelo's gonna want those kind of problems with Arthur Beterbiev. So it's gonna be a clean sweep, and he's not gonna fight Charlo, and he sure as hell not gonna fight against Demetrius Andrade. And also on the side note, get Demetrius Andrade the fuck up out of boxing, bro. This dude screwed himself with all the dumbass decisions he's done outside of boxing. Always holding himself out for getting good fights, and you ducked against both of them Charlos. Fuck Demetrius Andrade. You know what I'm saying? But back to the subject at hand here. It's gonna be a clean sweep. I don't see Canelo losing any of them fights. And Yuri Durham, get that Yuri Durham the fuck up out of my face, though, bro. It's basically an easy peasy fight. You know what I mean? Listen. As long as Canelo don't want to fight against, listen, if David Benavidez wants a Canelo fight, I'm gonna say it like this: he's gonna have to do what who's that guy? Anderson Lara did in that press conference. Get up in his face and call him out on the shit, and make the Mexican fight fans, make the Mexican fight fans say, "Hey, Canelo, you better fight this dude, otherwise we don't respect you."
Right.
He got to do. David Benavidez got to do something like that. He's gonna have to force Canelo to fight him. You gotta back Canelo. You gotta put Canelo into a corner where, all right, man, he disrespect me, bro. I gotta fight him. I don't give a shit what anyone else think.
Right. And listen. I'm gonna pass to Jay Steels and Act, but I'm gonna say this because I see y'all in the comment section. DB, Yellow Billy, I see y'all talking. The Benavidez and Plant fight is not happening, brother. When David Benavidez lost his belt on the scales, that fight pretty much went down the drain, just like his WBC belt. Okay, and the Canelo and Yuridim fight. I mean, Abel just said it perfectly, bro. It's a clean sweep. You know what I'm saying? That's we know for one thing for sure that he's winning that fight, bro. And like I say, I think he's gonna destroy Yildirim. You know what I'm saying? It's a stay busy fight just to keep him active. You know what I'm saying? Knock the ring rust off. He's been out the ring for almost a year. Came back, fought Caleb Smith. He's trying to stay active, stay busy. He fighting Yildirim, you know what I'm saying? In a couple more weeks, and then he gonna fight Billy Joe. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably the fight that he's gonna be suited and booted for. You know what I'm saying? But Arthur, I'm gonna ask you, man, how do you feel about Canelo's up and coming schedule, man? These 3 fights that supposedly he gonna take, man. Yildirim, Plant, and of course Billy Joe.
We all know Yildirim isn't a strong fight, but it's a setup fight in the sense that it's going to be in Miami. There's going to be a crowd. The casual fan will be able to see a spectacular knockout. Yildirim definitely serves that purpose. You know what I mean? Next fight, Billy Joe Saunders, it's a credible fight in the sense that Billy Joe Saunders does have that. He does have some skills. He does have a ticket, you know what I mean, into the party, you know what I mean, with regards because he has that WBO belt, you know what I mean. As fraudulent as how he received it, he still has it, you know what I mean. He's still a champion. Billy Joe Saunders to me is a good precursor, is an excellent preparation type fight to get you more acclimated for a fight against Caleb Plant. That's why I think it kind of makes sense. While Canelo's staying active, fighting similar type of fighters, Caleb Plant's on the sideline, resting up his hands, his sweet hands and shit. You know what I mean? So I'm not too mad at the dude's schedule. Meanwhile, he's doing this all in like 6 months and shit. Getting a decent little bag, $55 million for all his efforts. That's a decent little haul right there. I know niggas is continually shitting on the fact that he turned down the PBC contract, but a lot of these PBC fighters don't have confirmed fights. That's a fact. But Once again, Billy Joe Saunders is a good precursor. I feel that Canelo will ultimately. I don't trust Billy Joe Saunders. I think he has good skills, but I don't trust him in a big fight like this against Canelo. I think he does present a lot of problems with his outboxing skill and whatnot. But ultimately, I think he'll fade in the end, and Canelo will be able to catch up to him, either win by a decision or by a stoppage, leading up to the Caleb Plant fight. If that ultimately comes through, I don't think Caleb Plant has a chance of beating Canelo just because he doesn't have enough big level, big fight, big ring experience. You know what I mean? He does have all the attributes and all the skills, all the athleticism, but he hasn't shown that. He hasn't shown that against top level opposition. You know what I mean? Canelo's probably some of Canelo's weaker opponents, or you take some of the low part of Canelo's top 10 is probably better than Caleb Plant's best opponent in Uzcategui in the day. So I just don't see the big level experience. He's not active. He's having problems with his hands. So I see Canelo ultimately winning that fight and coming out with that undisputed at 168. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's my take.
Okay, same exact question, man. How do you feel about the up and coming schedule for Canelo? 3 fights, man. Yurdom, Billy Joe, and of course Caleb Plant, man. What's your thoughts, champ?
I think that they're interesting fights and all of that. Like I agree with our fella's assessment. You know what I'm saying? I do think that Canelo. He like at 160. I don't really see anything in his way outside of David Benavidez. David Benavidez to me is the highest threat level against Canelo, in my opinion. I mean, I feel as though too. Also, Billy Joe Saunders, he never lost. Billy Joe Saunders never lost. Caleb Plant never lost. I'm not saying everybody doesn't have a fair chance. It's just like Billy Joe. He just even when he won the belt at 68 and he captured it, he did what he said he was gonna do and stopped the dude. But he was trying mad hard. You know what I'm saying? He was trying really, really hard. Even though you still got him out of there, you still kept your word. I just don't think that he got anything for Canelo though, man. His feet could be as nimble as they want. He could think he could do all of that. I just see Canelo walking these dudes down, man. The only one that I think that could withstand the pressure and that's mentally tough, even though he's the youngest in charge, is my boy David Benavidez, man. But outside of that, Canelo is smooth sailing from here.
Okay. Well, since we got that out the way, you know what I'm saying? I say this part, you know what I'm saying, for last, man. I got to get y'all thoughts, man, on this whole David Benavidez. Since we talking about David Benavidez a lot, you know what I'm saying, he is a hot boxing topic, you know what I'm saying, since he, of course, has been mentioning Big Charlo's names, H-Town's very own, you know what I'm saying, because ain't nobody really talking about his fight, so of course you got to get the people talking and interested, and he's doing a great job doing that. His team, of course, Papa Benavidez and his brother and stuff like that. And I want to share this right here with y'all. This is via Instagram from Papa Benavidez's page, Jose Benavidez Sr., you know what I'm saying, the daddy of David and Jose Jr., you know what I'm saying? And of course, we know that Jamal did the live stream yesterday trying to get Jose Benavidez Sr. on. He said a lot of things, a lot of good things and a lot of bad things all in one. And I know the brothers want to get their rocks off with this. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, we know what he said. You know, he not fighting nobody under 25, which I think was a joke, and the vaccine thing, which I think was another joke. I think he was just popping this shit, playing around. You know what I'm saying? You know, just giving the fans something to talk about. But like I say, man, I want to know what Benavidez's energy is gonna be like after this Ron Ellis fight. You know what I'm saying? He do have a fight coming up, so we do know that fighters like to use other fighters' names to promote their fight. I mean, we see it all the time. You know what I'm saying? So this is what Jose Benavidez Sr. posted 4 hours ago. And he said, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, keep proving people wrong, and proving myself right. You know what I'm saying? And he say, who has the balls to take the fight next? And of course, he got Charlo, he got Caleb Plant, and he got Mr. Edgar Berlanga, Brooklyn, New York. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to pass it to my brother Oddfella, man, because I know he want to get his rocks out first. And I've been waiting to hear what he had to say all day, man. So what's your thoughts on this whole ordeal with David Benavidez, man, and the Charlo situation? And who do you think, in Papa Benavidez's own quote, who has the balls to take the fight next? What's your thoughts, man?
I mean, don't get it twisted. I don't think if Charlo doesn't want this fight, if he doesn't take this fight against Benavidez, I don't think it's ducking for the fact that Charlo's not at 168. He has a fight at 168, and he's a current champion at 160. He would be smart to hurry up and announce his next fight at 160. You know what I mean? So it doesn't look like duckery. You know what I mean? But at that, I don't really feel it's duckery. My beef with Charlo is his whole narrative with having vaccinations if you're gonna fight him. You know what I mean? Which is may cancel out a lot of boxers. You know what I mean? So I didn't like that statement. But with regards to your question, those three on the graphic, I don't think anybody, any of those three, really want to step up to fight Benavidez. You know what I mean? Berlanga.
Okay, hold on. Breaking news, my brother L Dub, the knowledge say Benavidez was on Max Boxing today and said he is willing to take the vaccination. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. So continue on, my brother.
See Charlo out here forcing niggas to take untested vaccinations. They ain't been they ain't been through human trials. Go ahead, man. That shows Benavidez is hungry. You know
Right.
Yeah. For a big fight. You know what I mean? He ain't gonna get it. My nigga Cadillac Red said, "Oh, he need to just get back his old belt before he can." You know what I mean? Get back his old. Well, we see Canelo's schedule, my nigga. We see Canelo's schedule. Ain't happening. So
shit ain't happening. Yeah.
They don't want to work. You know what I mean? They ain't call up Charlo. Cause Charlo a big boy. You know what I mean? He can. You know what I mean? He can do great things. He can simultaneously, you know what I mean, hold down the middleweight division and fuck with niggas at 168. Can he not do that? Can I get an amen up in this bitch? You know what I mean? Can he not do that,
brother?
So amen. I mean, it's a possibility, but do I think it will happen? I don't think so. You know what I mean? I think Charlo got something low key. He got something brewing in the background. Ryota Murata has just been elevated. You know what I mean? Just been elevated to the super WBA middleweight champion. So I think that unification is cooking. You know what I mean? I think that unification is cooking. Once again, I don't think Berlanga is an option either. He's too young, he's too green, ain't fought absolutely nobody, you know what I mean? No seasoning and whatnot. But optimistically, it would be a beautiful fight to watch, you know what I mean? I got Benavidez all day on that. And Plant, we see what Plant's doing. Plant's waiting for that bag. He's waiting for the hope that he gets a second chance at the Canelo sweepstake. Big up Ack Reacher for reminding us, you know what I mean? I think it was a couple days ago that Caleb Smith took that fight on 6 weeks' notice. You know what I mean? Caleb Plant turned that shit down.
Okay. I'm gonna let my brother Renee cook, man. What's your thoughts on this whole Benavidez and Charlo situation, man? How do you feel about Charlo's comments? How do you feel about David's comments, man? And who do you think will have the balls to take the fight next, man?
When I think, nowadays with this whole social media stuff, digital era that we're living in, fighters say a lot of things, you know what I mean? And sometimes they just say things to go back and forth just to entertain. Look at Ryan Garcia. I'm not at all saying that Benavidez or Charlo are nearly as not even, Ryan Garcia is a whole nother story, but, the fact of the matter is that, with social media, everything that a fighter says is taken in consideration. I take it with a grain of salt, though, this whole thing between Charlo and Benavidez. I really don't think that's happening. Just like what Oddfellow was saying earlier, that, Charlo's at 160. I just think they're just kind of going back and forth just to, starting to beef a little bit. And, but Benavidez is hungry, like you guys said, but he's definitely hungry. And I don't see that happening, Charlo and Benavidez. If it did, that would be amazing. That would be fireworks. That would be wonderful for the boxing community. But I just don't see it happening. You know what I mean? I don't see it. I wouldn't say one is ducking the other. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. They're just talking, And I think that Berlanga also, if I remember correctly, I don't know where I heard it from. I heard it from somewhere. I just don't remember the source. That if I remember correctly, when Benavidez talked about Berlanga, I heard that Benavidez' team reached out to Berlanga's team for a fight. And if I'm not mistaken, Berlanga's coach or trainer said that he's not ready. So if I remember correctly, maybe I'm wrong, but I think I did hear it, by the wayside about a week and a half ago around there, that Berlanga's team said that they're not ready for him. They're not ready for Benavidez. So I think the best feasible fight here should be Plant because of the history they have, man. They've been going back and forth for so long, and this would be perfect for Plant because what I was saying earlier, I personally, okay, let his hand heal up, a couple months, few months, let Benavidez get this fight out of the way that he's going to fight soon. And that would be perfect, man, for Plant to fight Benavidez. And if he wins, there you go, Canelo, because Plant has to be active. So I think that's just the picture perfect fight right now for Benavidez. But I just don't think that's going to happen either. Unfortunately, I just don't know why, but I don't think Plant and Benavidez is going to happen. But they should fight, man. Something tells me in the back of my head, Plant. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm wrong, right? But the best fight here is Plant and then Benavidez, man. And check this out. If that happened, and if Benavidez won Plant, which I think he would, that would disrupt Canelo's plan for fighting Plant for that belt. Wouldn't that be awesome if Benavidez came in the mix and fought Plant and beat Plant, get that belt, and what would Canelo do now? So I think the best here, he has to fight Plant, dude. That's the best thing to do for Benavidez. I don't think Charlo's going to happen. Maybe it will, right? But I kind of doubt, Charlo will move up to 168. Charlo, remember some time ago, you guys, that if I'm not mistaken, Charlo's trainer came out some time ago and said Charlo's willing to move up to 168 or 175 to fight Canelo. I mean, his eyes are on Canelo. Charlo's eyes have been on Canelo for years. He's been calling him out, hey, cinnamon, after post-fight, after a fight, he would just be calling him out constantly. And I just don't know if he really has his eyes on Benavidez. I just kind of don't see that happening. I see the best logical thing here to do is for Benavidez to fight Plant, but we'll see, right?
Yeah, man, and I'm gonna just crush your little dreams right now, Renee. I'm sorry to do it to your brother, but this boxing scene article came out, like 11 hours ago from Twitter, and Caleb Plant says, and I quote, "We're too close to making the Canelo fight happen. Benavidez blew his shot." So, if we just gonna do the process of elimination like we were taught in school, your teachers taught you to, eliminate the worst answer and take the best answer. And if I'm taking that process and using it and applying it to this situation, I'm not going with Caleb Plant and I'm not going with Edgar Berlanga. Edgar Berlanga is already slated to fight Puerto Rican Day weekend on the Teofimo Lopez undercard versus George Kambosos. My nigga L Dub told me about that too as well. And Caleb Plant is waiting on the Canelo sweepstakes. So that leaves only one opponent and one opponent only. And that's none other than Jamal, the Hitman, Charlo, Houston's very own. So we shall see how all this shit playing out, man. I'm excited to see what announcements Charlo will make in the up and coming weeks and days and months. I don't know. He haven't said nothing yet. But like I say, man, we shall see. But I'm going to pass it to my Hard Nation Sports Podcast, man. What's your thoughts on this whole Charlo and Benavidez situation, man? How do you feel about the fight? And how do you feel about what Papa Benavidez had to say? Who has the balls to take the fight next? If you was to guess, would it be Charlo, Plant, or Berlanga? What's your thoughts, man?
Good question. If I were a gambling man, I would say that that the Plant and Benavidez fight has already shifted sail. It has to come down to between two fighters, between Charlo or Berlanga. In my heart, I would love to see Benavidez versus Charlo, because that would be a hell of a fight. That fight, my God, it would just be the contrast of styles between those two fighters, bro. That would be fireworks. But if I had to be a safe gambling man, I say it would be Berlanga first before against Charlo, in my view. I just think that Benavidez would prefer that kind of matchup than he would against Charlo, because when Charlo gets up to 168, it's not a matter of if, it's going to be a matter of when. When he gets acclimated to 168, which is, I think, it's a natural weight, oh man, it's going to be problems for everybody, bro. I'm telling y'all.
Okay. Act Richard 45, man. Jab Jamboree, Judge Galvatron, Quattro Cinco, man. Give me your thoughts, man, on this whole Caleb Plant. I mean, not Caleb Plant, but Charlo Benavidez situation, man. How do you feel about it? And who do you think has the balls to take the fight next, man? What's your thoughts, Chuck?
Right on time. I like that little alert, ESPN alert. Salute.
Yeah.
I'm saying, but that has the ball to take the fight against Canelo, you mean? Or
against Benavidez next.
Who? I think, well, I don't even want to bring up Caleb Plant. Let's just, he don't want to fight him. He sees something there. And that's not happening. So let's just X him out. Canelo, I don't know, because of the whole thing of him not fighting his other Mexican brothers. You know what I mean? So his hermanos, you know what I mean? I don't know if he's going to really try to do that. You know what I mean? Hopefully, I hope that that's not true. I hope that, something ends up happening to where it can't happen. But I think Charlo is the best bet for taking the fight against Benavidez. But this is what I would say to David Benavidez before I go. I agreed with what you said on Blood's channel. Yes, Blue Blood's channel. You said if they don't want to fight you, you will get into a position to, and I think you should go the IBF route, just like Edgar Berlanga said, just like my New York brother said, my Lower East Side / Brooklyn brother said. You know what I mean? They take that, go that IBF route. You might end up fighting Berlanga though, because Berlanga said he's taking the IBF route in this article that I read. He's trying to go for Caleb Plant's belt. And Caleb Plant, let me tell you something, brother. You might get bumped off in my DC accent.
Yeah, man. Yeah, DB say Plant sounds like he doesn't want to give David a shot. Jet sounds weak. Yeah, man. I'm disappointed in Caleb Plant, man. I really am, man. But you know, I'm gonna save all my defense for Caleb Plant, man, on Act Reach's show. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to you know, pump myself up, man. But this shit right here ain't looking good for Caleb. I'm gonna just keep it a stack with y'all, man. But we're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up, man. 78 Sports TV should be live right now. Let me get some last words from everybody, man. Mahari, I'm gonna start off with you first, my brother. Since you came on first, man. Let me get your last chant.
Man, you know, it's nice to, you know, chop it up with, you know, with all y'all, man, especially Mr. What should I call him? The judge, the jury, the executioner, or should I call him the brownie lover? I don't know what I choose, but
I'm gonna call you this.
I can never get enough of that, man. But thanks for allowing me to chop. Thanks for allowing me to chop it up, though, man. It was fun, you know, talking up this boxing stuff, though, man. But you gotta tell Act Regional 45 to calm down on them brownies, though, man. Otherwise, it's gonna make him itch to go for the gavel again. So, but
I think you're the one that like brownies. You about to be a diabetic. You know we can't have too much sweets as black people and Spanish people. Come on, man.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm East African, though, bro. So you know, we have it.
It don't matter. You know what food you grew up off of, right?
Yeah, I know.
You ain't eating the African food. You know that, right? You eating American food. You know we wasn't meant to be eating that food, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. And by the way, bang the gavel to this. New York Knicks suck.
And the Timberwolves suck even more. Even though I know you're a Bulls fan.
I don't really care about the Timberwolves. So what? So what?
That's your state. That's your state.
So what?
Chicago Bulls are losing right now to the Orlando Magic champ. So you really can't.
Oh yeah.
Here's what I say about your Knicks. They're gonna be the worst team in the NBA. They're gonna miss the playoffs, and then y'all gonna be sitting around. Oh, we felt it. We was hoping the Knicks would be, you know, be good and all that shit. Man, stop believing in that damn hype. As long as you got your bum ass owner James Dolan that loves to drink on that alcohol, known as losing, y'all New York Knicks, you ain't gonna be shit.
Oh, alcohol, y'all done have overdose on losing.
What do you mean? Yo, Knicks have been overdosing on losing since James Dolan took over as owner. What the fuck you mean?
Man, the Chicago Bulls ain't made the playoffs since Derrick Rose. Cut it out.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. He's sitting here trying to say we alcoholics, but they overdosed on losing.
But here's the thing, though, bro. Y'all are not winning a championship.
One arm is bigger than the other, Abel. One arm is bigger than the other, Abel.
Listen, let me tell y'all something. Y'all not sniffed a damn championship since 1973. We won the title. We won our last title in 1998. We were the most recent one to win a championship between the two teams.
Oh, man.
You understand that?
Oh, my God.
Keep that in mind, bro. I'm letting you know. Man. But anyway, though, man. But thanks for the love, though, man. See you on the next one.
Already, man. Renee, man, let me get your last, my brother, and let the people know when you're gonna be dropping some more content for the boxing community.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much once again, man. 503 Mahari. Peace out, Mahari. Jamboree, man. Oddfella. It's always great, you know, chop up boxing with the community. Yeah, y'all can find me at Renee Box Young. Simply find Renee Box Young. The platform is growing incrementally, man. It's great. Having community just went live earlier, as a matter of fact. Tomorrow I got a premiere on a heavyweight video. It's on Daniel Dubois. So it's Lord willing tomorrow around 9:30ish, 9:45 Central Standard Time in the morning. I'm going to have a premiere video. So yeah, I almost push content daily. So yeah, y'all can check me out at Renee Box Young. Thanks so much, 503.
Ready, man. Judge Galvatron, man. Let me get your last, man. And once again, let the people know what you got cooking on tonight, man.
Man, I can't wait for the night, man. This the return of Boxing Night Court, man. It's been a long time. We got a lot of cases to reside over. You know, me and my brothers is definitely going to be deliberating over these cases. We got good, solid 5 cases on the docket. Hopefully, we can get through them smoothly. I think it's gonna be good tonight, man. Y'all just tune in after 78, 9 o'clock. It's your boy Ack Reacher. I never steer you wrong, and I'm out.
Ready, man. Jay Steels, man, do us your honors, man, and close us out, big bro.
Indeed, another dope one. You know what I mean? Flex Friday, you know how we do it, you know what I mean? Houston hard hitters, you know what I mean? One H town to another, Houston to Hamilton. That's how he does it.
Don't forget about Harlem.
Indeed. Houston to Hamilton to Harlem, you know what I mean? Salute to everybody on the panel, the big MSP that was on, you know what I mean? Renee Box Young, of course, the Jail Jamboree, and the host with the most, 503 Lion, you know what I mean? Always creating that, producing that dope content, you know what I mean? Those controversial topics, you know what I mean? Indeed. But once again, yes, make sure you follow 503 at the Smoke City Mobcast on IG, you know what I mean? Because, yeah, the content definitely is popping up on that page. Most definitely. There we go. You know what I mean? Up top. You see it there. But also subscribe to me, the R Fella. It's gonna be going down tomorrow night. You know what I mean? Steel City Cypher Part 2. I'm gonna have some of my Steel City brothers come through and drop some bizarres in a dig. Iron Mike is gonna be passing through. You know what I mean? My partner in crime. You know what I mean? Iron Mike's gonna be passing through. Old Soul, West Gray. You know what I mean? I got Lucky passing through. So yeah, we're gonna be dropping some bars. Not me, but the rest of the brothers. You know what I mean? It's gonna be it's my birthday weekend, so make sure you pass through. You know what I mean? It's going down. You know what I mean? The R Fella, the War Report, in the dig. It's your favorite, get your most hated R Fella. Salute to the whole LDBC. And I'm Gizon.
Already, man. Y'all be sure to tune in this weekend, man. Jay Steel City Cypher going down tomorrow night, man. Be sure to tune in to Jay Steele's. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The R Fella, the War Report, man, tomorrow night. Tune in to my brother Jamboree, Judge Galvatron Night Court, man. Boxing Night Court, man. My brother putting a lot of cases on a lot of fighters, man. I'm interested to see how all this transpires tonight, man. We haven't had Act on in a while, so I'm excited. Yeah, I'm saying I'm finna charge up my laptop and get ready for tonight's show. Tune in to 78 right now. You know what I'm saying? The general, much love to the chat, everybody that came through today, the lovely queens, the kings, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate all y'all. My brother Renee Boxshun, of course, for beaming in and giving us his great boxing perspective. Y'all be on the lookout for his video premiere tomorrow about the heavyweight. Daniel Dubois making his return. And he said he coming back with a vengeance. You know what I'm saying? So y'all be on the lookout, man. Like I say, man, we got good boxing all February, man, for the next up and coming weeks, man. Back to back, all weekend long. For every week, we got boxing, dope boxing, man, from Carl Frampton to AB to Canelo to Valdez, Burchell. You know what I'm saying? Joe Smith versus the Russian guy. I can't think of his name right now, man. My homie Troy Isley making his pro debut. Keyshawn Davis making his pro debut. So, yeah, man, we got a lot of good boxing. And in March, we got Benavidez coming back. You know what I'm saying? We got Virgil Ortiz and Hooker right here in the great state of Texas, in Fort Worth, Texas, man, the funky town, the murder. You know what I'm saying? And I can't wait, man. So, y'all tune in, man. We're going to be dropping content all week and all month long, man, for the up and coming weeks, man. Be sure to check us out, man. Flex Friday next week. We will have boxing back. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, it's just like that, man. Much love to the almighty LDBC, Houston Hard Hitters, Usual Suspect crew, man. Much love to everybody. It's your boy, 503 Line, and I'm gone, man. Peace.
Peace out, fam.
Already.